Hello and welcome to the Rootin Tootin podcast. The name goes with the vibe, but it's not going to be the vibe of the podcast, I'm going to be honest. I love the country cowboy aesthetic, but that's not my whole personality. As much as it makes it out to be, it's not. I just thought it was a fun little gimmick for a name. I had loads of different names. I think if you saw this podcast was Trailblazers Talks or something like that. I love a little gimmick. I love a little something, little something. So yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't planned out a single thing what I'm gonna say, so I'm kind of hoping for it to flow. And you're probably wondering, why are you doing this podcast? I think a lot of people know, I don't even know how many people are going to watch this. It's literally just me talking. Because it helps to talk sometimes. Especially, I'm a very talkative person. And I don't really have many people to talk to without annoying them. Because I annoy myself. Oh my god. No way. The battery is flashing on my camera. Am I going to have to... Oh, great start. So, now I've lost track. But yeah, basically I just wanted to chit chat because I have always been on social media. I had exposure to social media at such a young age. My parents were never strict about it. So digital footprint, there's videos out there of me making movies with my dolls somewhere on the internet, I've always been around it. And I think because it was so new, everyone kind of, it kind of just went like that, social media. We all started following YouTubers. My Life as Ava was a massive impact on my life. Who else? Bratayley, I used to escape my own family and then put myself watch other family YouTube videos. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this microphone, so if I'm trailing off, I do apologize. I try and keep it to a minimum. So yeah, it's a form of escaping. It's a tinted window, there's false stuff. You're not going to put everything onto social media. But yeah, so I feel you kind of get that pressure, especially 2014. Is it 2014? Where it was Tumblr sort of style. That's 2012, right? Around that era, it was quite vibey. It was fun. It was new. It was fresh. I wish we could go back to teen girl magazines era, gossip magazines. I prefer that to the cancel culture we live in now. Give me gossip on a newspaper. Give me Teen Talk. Is it Teen Talk, the magazine? Where you would look at what all the celebrities are wearing. Where is that now? That's not a thing. Do we think that there are 11-year-olds or 10-year-olds getting those little magazines with the little lip glosses in anymore? No. In Tesco's, the shelf is fully stocked of those. It's not a thing anymore. I used to love that. I used to live for it. And then I remember when I used to go to the Philippines, I'm oh look, this is information that's not even out to the public in the UK yet. I'm at a different level. That was fun. That was the era. But yeah, obviously being exposed to YouTubers, I always wanted to be a YouTuber because I just thought their lives looked so fun. But then I was okay, I've got the opportunity to be it. I got a camera, I got a phone, I can do what I want to do. And then realizing that actually creating content is actually you have to have a good head for it. I don't know, I used to watch craft videos and stuff like that, but now I'm not really gonna sit at home and make arts and crafts and put a video of it up, I'll do if I'm going to an event, if I'm going traveling, because that's fun stuff I do, but I don't do that all the time, so it's really hard to, that was really gross. It's really hard to consistently upload when some days I'm just chilling in bed. And that's the bottom line, Jeremy. I can't conform to public pressure when actually reality is everyone has those days when they're in bed. Everyone, I got a job, so I'm not going to be filming today I'm doing this. It's weird. It's just I don't know. So yeah. I used to film videos of like, I don't know if I'm going to put this onto my normal YouTube channel yet, because I don't know if I'm going to start a whole new YouTube channel for this podcast. I think maybe put it onto my actual YouTube channel and see how it goes from there, because why not? Anyway, so that's that. Like, I never used to watch Saffron Barker and that sort of stuff, but I've been watching them a lot recently. I actually do have to say, I've gone back into my YouTube era. I don't know if it's like, I've been watching a lot of TV, probably because like I broke up with, my boyfriend broke up with me. So yeah, and I just called him my boyfriend. Girl, well, you know, got broken up with, and so now I've got more, like, I don't know, I always had time to do it, I just never wanted to. I was just so infatuated with doing, like, living another life. Like, I never just, like, was a homebody, like in my own shell, if that makes sense. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it, but there are some good things on TV at the moment. Like, I'm absolutely loving Masters of the Air. Oh my god, I think it's because I love Band of Brothers anyway. So Masters of the Air is just amazing. And I started watching Blackbird, which is quite deep. I don't know, like, it's quite, I like it, and Taron Egerton is doing bits in there, but it's quite a lot. Oh my god, I swear to god, if I haven't clicked, okay, I have clicked record, my heart was going pitter-patter. But yeah, so that's pretty good as well. But then sometimes I'll be watching like a Molly May video, and I'm like, who is this girl? Like, I don't even watch Love Island. I think the last time I watched Love Island, I was gonna say primary school, in secondary school, and I think it was the Molly May and Tommy Fury one. I think I've only ever watched 2, and I wasn't even consecutive with it. Like, I don't even remember, like, making sure I put it on the TV. Like, I don't, like, I've never, like, gotten into Love Island properly, but I could tell you what happened in those two. Like, if there's a meme about those two going around, I'll get it. Like, for me, I'll be on TikTok and something comes up and I'll probably watch shit about Love Island. But yeah, like, it's weird that I'm watching like YouTube now. Bizarre. Also, I think because the girls from Britannia, who I used to be obsessed with, like the whole family, like as a child, like now they're back on YouTube, it's kind of like put me on, because it's like nosy. It's like so cool to see people grow up. Also scary. Also, like, it's just random, isn't it? Oh, click for the knees. I had really dodgy knees recently. I don't know whether it's because I've like been going to the gym a lot more, but they're clicking and cracking. But yeah, I got something really exciting coming up, and I don't know whether it's like I can say it yet, so I'm not gonna say it, but I'll probably mention it in the podcast if I can. Like, it's kind of like confusing, but it's like scary, but exciting. Like, I just kind of never thought this was gonna happen, because like I had like my whole life kind of planned out in my head, and I get really like weird, like not weird, like I get kind of I think most people do, to be honest. Like, I make it out like it's all about me, but like I get upset when a plan don't work out, you know. And I've been getting better at it, and then when like a big plan, like your whole life just like decides to take a different path, it's kind of like, crap, I don't really want this. I was looking forward to the other stuff. Why is this going on? But it happens, and I need to stop crying, because I've literally been crying so much, and I don't drink enough water to be crying as much as I do, because girl, my head's been pounding. Like, it's honestly, it feels like it's out here right now. It's crazy. And I got this new jacket. There's like some gross stuff on it. But I got it. How cute is it? Everyone loves it. It's from H&M. I just love it. If you, I just forgot that this is a podcast, so you won't be able to see it if you're listening to this on Spotify or something. Oh my god, like, I'm really worried I'm talking too loud, because there's like wavelengths. I should probably have been looking at this to see how loud I'm talking. I'm not recording this podcast. If it's loud, if it's noisy, if it's too much to bear, you're just gonna have to turn down your headphones or your music, because I'm getting used to this, okay? I'll learn. We can give each other prompts. Let's get back. I don't know how this is going to work as well. I also find it easier, like, when I did a podcast before, it was with someone else, so, like, you kind of had that sort of, like, person to bounce off of. Now I'm, like, bouncing off myself. Bouncy bounce. So, yeah. I've been really into Emmy Moore's podcast. It's Safe Not Soft, which is a really good like Christian girly podcast. She did one with her boyfriend, and it was so eye-opening, like about looking, like the way she put it as like you put your partner on God level, and then it's never going to work out. Like you both need to, like, I just can't explain it. Like you would have to go watch. It's like the one with her boyfriend. Like it's insane. It really like opens your eyes like to how you should place people, because I always put other people above me, above my own self, when I should be up here in my mind, do you know? But also I also get told when I do that I'm really selfish, and so it's like, what is the right thing to do? Do I put myself up here, or am I self-centered? Am I ignorant? Like what is the right way to do it? Like it's hard. I don't think there is a right way. I think you just got to do what suits you. And I think being confident in yourself and putting yourself up high, it's probably the best way to do it. Because when you start thinking little of yourself and thinking that everyone else is above you, you cause problems, because your insecurity, that's your insecurities taking over, you know. And yeah, like I allowed that for so long, but I think it's rooted from my childhood, where I was bullied because of the way I looked, and all sorts of things. So I just never felt like I was good enough. So I'm better, definitely. Like people in my life, like as soon as I turned 18, like I gained more confidence. I stopped having surgery on my face. Like I definitely got better at it. But everyone gets insecure now and then. And that's fine. I'm like a really emotional person as well. Like every emotion I feel to the highest intensity, like love, sadness, anger. Like I had a dream like this morning. Like so they say like if you have a dream that wakes you up in the middle of the night, or like a dream that in the night, that's a prophecy. So that is like it's like could come to fruition. But if it's like one of those ones where it's like just before you're about to wake up, it's like your emotions and your worries. Like I had one that I got so angry at everyone that I was throwing plates full of food on the floor and like smashing them. Like, isn't that like, I was like, girl, take a deep breath, you know. I need to go get my Bible from my dad's house and just have like a little moment, because she needed to calm down. Like, why is she so angry? Like, why did she wake up with so much anger? Like I've had a lot of emotions recently, and yeah, one of them being anger. Most of it's like confusion, to be honest. I feel like I hate not understanding a situation the most, because then that allows for other emotions. Like, you know, at least if you knew something in black and white, you would be able to be like, oh, okay, so I'm feeling this because of that, and then you could probably deal with it. Me, this girl's confused over here. She's baffled, you know. But I don't know if this is it's something that I'm ever going to get an answer to, and that frustrates me. That makes me emotional, and like I can literally feel myself wanting to cry just saying that. But like I literally have no liquid. Like I'm not drinking enough water to be crying this much, and I still managed to do that. Like, ow. But yeah, it's crazy. That's it. I'm really struggling. I don't really know what to talk about. I can talk about my business. So I have a car cleaning business, a car detailing business to be precise. So yeah, that's been going on at the moment. I did quit my old job and tried to focus on it, but it wasn't making my bread and butter, so I did have to get another job, and I do it on the weekends now, which isn't bad, but I just love it so much. Like, it's so rewarding, and yeah, I just love it. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but everything happens like in its own time, I suppose, which I actually do need to take into my head, but I never listen to myself. Yeah, well, get better at it. Why did I say that? Listen to yourself, yes. Listen to the song here in my heart. Do you ever do that? Like, you hear a word and then you just start singing like a whole song that has that word in it? Like, I always do that. It's always a little thing in my head. But yeah, so loving life with Rockstar Auto Clean. I called it that because I was listening to Hannah Montana. I might even be a rock star, and it just suits. Like, it's just a me vibe. Really is. Oh my god, right. So now she's a single girlie. She's on Hinge. Hinge is just hilarious. It's like, I would never go onto Tinder. I don't even like being on Hinge, to be honest. But I do just, like, I sometimes pretend I'm not a real person. Like, it's really bad. Like, to me, they're just like little characters, like, on a screen. But someone, right, so I put my company name, Rockstar Auto Clean, because I'm like, get that business out there, get that. I think I use it more as a ploy for my business, right? And then this guy Googles, like, some random stranger on Hinge, Googles my Rockstar Auto Clean, gets my phone number from the website, and then starts going, and then WhatsApps me like, I'm really sorry, like, I saw you last night on Hinge, and then blah blah blah, like a really weird stuff. And I was like, that is weird. So I had to take it off because I was like, people are strange when you are strangers. But yeah, honestly, I've learned a lot the past couple of years that sometimes I sit at home, like, I used to start arguments when I was bored, like, not like intentionally, but like I would just get like worked up, like when I felt like I didn't have any attention, like I didn't, like, I'll be honest about that, like I would get worked up and I'd be like, and I think things would just happen, like I just didn't like being on my own, like I just hated being a own body, and I thought that was a me problem, like, but then the things that some people do, like I've learned, like literally end of last year and this year, when they're bored and like, I think sometimes like I need to do something with my life. I'm like, I'm so glad that I actually did just scroll on TikTok instead of just, like, how the human mind works is baffling. Like, why would you message someone like that? So I literally was like, I'm sorry, this is for business use only. Delete. Like, what goes onto your head? Like, people are strange. I'm trying to think of what else to discuss, because so that was really weird. My camera just turned off. I think I'm more zoomed in now than I was before, but I've got to figure out how I'm going to chop all this together. So I'm just going to start rounding it up, I think, for this little podcast moment. Just trying to think of what to discuss. Like, I'm going through my notes. I thought I deleted half of these. Notes is a crazy place. It's a different dimension. She's a vulnerable girlie in her notes. But yeah, I'm going to Brussels. Oh my god, that would be fun. But I probably am not going to podcast about it because that's really weird, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm going country to country, which I'll probably do a video about, but not a podcast again, because I think podcasting, like, it's going to be hard to find stuff to talk about. But like, what do I even say I have to spoke about in this video? Nada, nothing. Just testing out the mic, I could say. Those sounds just spiked up when I did that, so maybe that's it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's podcast. So thanks for listening if you did, because it was nice for me to just spend about half an hour just chatting about my life, because I didn't have anything else to do. And I'm gonna go probably play with my drone for a bit because I love it. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching if you did, and have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely morning. Have a lovely life. Bye now.